Okay. Is my screen is visible to everyone? I think I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's visible.
So first of all, let's share for 2-3 lines. So if anyone have any query in between, just give a hand raise. Otherwise, wait for the until I ask. Okay. So what is agile model? Okay, like we have lot of AGLC model. So one of the best model is agile. If you not know about the agile and AGLC, just watch the last video. Okay. So for a quick recap, agile is a agile method, agile model. Is my voice is audible to everyone? Am I audible?
Yeah, it's clear.
Everyone? Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Yes, Nirmal, it's clear.
Yes, yes, yes.
If anyone unable to hear me, just reason once. So, agile model can say methodology.
Nirmal?
Yeah,
Yeah, you are audible, Nirmal.
Yes, Mama, you are.
yeah. If anyone like having any issue, so they can reason, then they can able to hear. Okay. So yeah, let's continue. So agile model or methodology is a practice. Okay, is a practice, or we can say process that promote continuous continuous interaction of development and deployment, as I earlier said, development and deployment and testing also. Okay. So in entire agile model, we are following development, planning, and a lot of things. But everything will be in a process wise. Okay. So entire the life cycle is nothing but agile model. Okay. We plan small sprint, a small part of the work, and we are executing that. So that is a like agile, nothing but okay. So like as I already said, like what is the advantage in all, and so there are seven way of implementing Agile. So one of the best is Scrum. So methodology. Okay, Agile Scrum methodology. So we are going to learn. So what is Scrum? We will do. So let me write the points. Scrum is lightweight. So there are seven model. Okay, like around seven methodology to implement Agile. So why Scrum is popular? Scrum really is a lightweight as compared to other. It is lightweight. Scrum is lightweight. Lightweight is compared to other other implementation. You can say implementation of agile model. And one more thing, we can manage entire work process, and we can monitor monitor in a good way. Okay, we can say good way. So there is some basic diagram. Okay. Scrum is nothing but if you learn this much of terms, then it is your Scrum is coming. Okay. So this is a big diagram I have already collected. So I will paste here. I will make little small. So these are the all terms. Okay. Like there are 13 terms. Okay. I will list out the 13 terms here. And this Scrum is very like productivity. Yeah. Like I will say, like when you just get to know like the terms and how it is going on, then you will get to know, yeah, this is very productive. Like in less time, we will get lot of things. So the Scrum terminology, we can say this is a diagram. Okay, like 2 minutes. Terminology. Okay, Scrum terminology. So there are 13 terms I will explain. So see the diagram. Okay. So this is the product owner who just talk with the customer, user, open market, and he just prepare the document and then the backlog. Okay. Backlog by our there is a role also there. Was Scrum Master here. Okay. Scrum Master also involved in the backlog. Okay. The Scrum Master role also will be there. Oh, sorry. Control chat. Yeah. The Scrum Master also involved here. So when you just prepare backlog and all, and you also take lead. There is a in Scrum. There is a no word called team lead. Okay, I will tell. And Scrum Master also there. Scrum Master may be a technical, non-technical person that doesn't see. His presence is like to maintain everything perfectly, to maintain to arrange meeting, to maintain everything in nice way, and to monitor everything. Okay, so when you just get the one terms now, we will get the idea properly. So this is the basic diagram. So see, like there is a backlog, sprint planning, sprint backlog, quick sprint, then Scrum Master, daily Scrum meeting, sprint review, finish work, spring retrospective. Need not to worry the terms. I will explain all the term and more terms also. The term is not mentioned here. That also I'm going to explain. So sorry. Just I list out 13 terms. Let me list out fast quickly. So fast is nothing but your product owner. Second, nothing but Scrum Master. So, just clean. No team lead. It is TL, but not team lead. Oh, sorry, team lead. Okay, he is tech lead or he is tech lead. Agile team members or in according to the diagram, the team into the team. Okay, fine. It's lead, tech team member backlog. Before backlog, okay, there is a backlog grooming. This term is not mentioned there also. Okay, backlog grooming also. Then backlog. Okay, then coming to 7 or story. Story also they not mention a diagram. Story and story points. Planning. Okay, before creating sprint, there will be a plan. 9 sprint into 10. Sprint planning sprint come. Okay, come and another term like this is not equal term, but there is some standard. Okay, standard is different. Come is different. Don't be confused. And the term is not here, stand up. Like I just mentioned another terms that is stand up and scrum. Scrum, stand up, both are two terms. They are not same. If you following Scrum methodology and someone said Scrum and stand up both are equal, then you don't know Scrum. Don't say anything about Scrum. Okay. Mid iteration review. 12. Retrospect. So everyone clear with I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 12 terms. Okay. So is everyone clear these terms? Like, are you understand how much term we have in Scrum?
Yeah, the terms are clear.
I will briefly explain these terms, so need not to worry. So be on focus, okay? If you not understand one term, I will give a pause and I will ask, okay? Then just give me the things you understand on. So fast is nothing but a product owner. So he is the person like who talk with the client, who analyze the entire market. He come with the idea. He come with the client. He come with the he only the responsible person to the client. You and me and all are like other people, they not directly talk with the client. There is some special person, a special team, they will interact with the client. Okay, we are directly not go to the client, what is the requirement? Can you tell us? You will not understand client's requirement, okay? Because seriously, we are developer and accept it. You can't think client how client thinking, okay? And me also, I also and everyone, they not get to know how client is thinking. So there is a product owner, okay? Product owner or nothing a BA person. We can say BA also. In this first class, I told you one role that is BA, business analytics, like analyst. Okay, he is nothing but a product owner. So product owner is responsible to deliver product to client. So, okay, responsible to uh, collect information, information and requirements. If they he not collect the requirement, how we can deliver the product? So he is only the responsible to collect information and requirement from client. Later, deliver product to the client. Both term he is responsible. You are not responsible to deliver the product. You are the responsible to complete your task. Okay. The person who is the product owner or who is the business analyst, he is the responsible to get the information from the client to meet the requirement. Okay, everything he is responsible. Your responsibility is different. The product owner responsibility is different. And you also not directly talk with the product owner. There will be some middleman who will talk, and from the middleman you will get to know. Okay, so first clear with the product owner. Maybe your product owner PO. Okay, maybe your PO. There is a no term like PO. Okay, I'll just make it small. Okay. Like not okay. Let me write product owner. Product owner. Okay. Maybe your product owner is not a name or person. Maybe I'm not saying like he's not a technical person. If your product owner is a technical person, it is a very good. If your product owner is not a technical person, also that is also good. Okay, like around 90% people are non-technical. 90%, 90% of product owners are non-technical. Okay, it is not required like recommended. A person, if a person is a product owner, he should be technical. Okay, so who will going to become a product owner? A person have 8, 9 years of experience, okay, on field, and basically a MBA person, or we can say like they also become MBA person. And if you are a technical person also, and you have already achieved 8 year experience and 9 year experience, and you know how to handle client, how to know the requirement of the client, how to implement, which technology is going to use, everything. If you analyze the market also properly, then you also become a you also become a product owner. Okay, so he's also like product owner is a like our he is one of the company people. Don't think he's an outsider. He's our company people only. Company employee. Okay. So maybe he's a technical, maybe not is a technical. It is not a recommended or mandatory. That will be a technical person. So what is the role of this person? He is what is doing? Like he is collecting a requirement from the client and deliver the product to the client. And moreover, he can give suggestion, update of the client means the requirement. See, in meanwhile, he want to change the entire UI. So who will going to know? Like the client will going to change the UI. Product owner also only will come to you and he will say, yeah, client not satisfied with the UI and he want to change the look and feel. So that is a feedback suggestion. Okay, feedback is the given by the client. Suggestion the owner product owner give. Okay, if something they give is a feedback, then that means you have to change that. Suggestion you have to implement. Okay, there is a suggestion may be delayed, but feedback never be delayed. If you will get some feedback, that will be your high priority to complete that. If they will give suggestion, you can talk with the product or sorry, you can make a meeting, you can discuss. So we give this much of suggestion, can we implement? But if you will give some feedback, you have to implement. Clear? So update of that client feedbacks. Tell the client need what client need. Okay. So this is the main role. He will talk with the client. He will come with the information all, and he will come to you. Okay. Yeah. It is your client requirement. We are going to deliver this thing. Is it clear product owner for everyone?
Yes, Nirmal.
Yes, Nirmal, it's clear.
So Scrum Master. Second term is called Scrum Master. So Scrum Master is a Scrum Master is one of the employee. Okay, one of one one of the employee our office or in our company. He's also the second point. Scrum Master will manage the entire agile team members. The team is nothing but member only. So he have to manage entire team. Second. Scrum Master only the responsible person to conduct every meeting. In Scrum methodology, if you have n number of meetings, only Scrum Master is responsible to conduct the meetings. No one is responsible to conduct the meeting. Okay. Other people are responsible to attend the meeting on time without any delay. But Scrum Master is the person who is responsible to conduct, to call on the time, manage every meeting. He is the only responsible person. So Scrum Master will going to conduct and all the meetings with team members. Next, Scrum Master will collect daily status, status update, or we can say work update, okay, from the team members. So in the morning, maybe you will get a Scrum call to get the update, to give the update. How much work you done on yesterday, how much work you will going to do today, and if you get some bug or you get some challenges, so you can tell in the meeting. Okay, in Scrum meeting. So Scrum Master will collect the status or daily update from the all the team members. Okay. From all teams.
Nirmal, hello.
Yeah,
How
please.
come product owner will become one of our company employee? Might be or might not be, right?
Oh, my product owner is definitely he will be our what you can say our company employee. There will be a client side only. There will be maybe a client side person is there, but product owner is our company. Okay. For example, in our office there is a person. A is a person, na? So he is
No.
our. I think hope you know.
Can you specify an example in our company right now?
A from A there is a person starting
Okay.
with A alphabet. So he is almost a product owner.
Okay.
So he is talking with the client.
He might be or might not be, right? You are taking us in our company example, but
No, like in 90%, the product owner is our company. There is a client owner, not product owner. Who will talk with the client? Na? He will become the
yeah,
product owner. And
right.
who will be give the deliver to the our company? He will be a client owner, not a product owner. Okay.
Okay.
So that is not coming from. That's why I not mentioned there is a client owner like that. So see, client also don't know much thing. So he will also a people, technical people or non-technical people. He will explain to a person in our company. These
Mm.
are become a product owner. So in Scrum, see, everyone is a person, but according to the role in Scrum methodology, the name is going to change.
Okay.
Okay, maybe your product owner is a manager. In office, your product owner is maybe a manager. But according to the Scrum, the name is going to change. Okay. And one person can have two roles, like product owner, Scrum Master, he will become a product owner and Scrum Master at a time. Okay. So that is like nothing but is a role. Okay. There is nothing specified. That is a role. Who will talk with the client, who will deliver to the client, who will just collect the requirement. He will become a product owner according to the Scrum methodology. Now clear?
Yes, Nirmal, it's clear.
So now Scrum. Come to anyone have any comments on product owner?
No, Nirmal.
Okay. So move to the next one. So move to the Scrum Master. So Scrum Master is one of our company, sorry, employee in our company. Scrum Master will manage the entire Agile team. Scrum Master will going to conduct the meetings with the team members. Scrum Master will be conduct a daily status update or work update from the all team member. Okay. So and Scrum Master roles. So he is the only the third person who just collect Scrum Master. Scrum Master will get all the requirements, from the product owner. Okay. So maybe see, because we are developer, if a product owner also say something like client need like that, so we will not going to understand. There is some other person who will just analyze the thing and he might be like 50-50% technical, non-technical. Okay. So he also have a better experience. Product owner. So he will also going to address the problem also. Okay. Scrum Master also will be not in. Scrum Master also might be might be a technical sense. So it is not required like here also. The Scrum Master will be a technical person. Okay, he may be a non-technical person also, but he had to arrange the meeting. He had to have the daily update. How many people done? How much work is pending? Everything should be maintained by the Scrum Master. And Scrum Master will take like talk with the product owner. Yeah, this much work is done and this much is pending. So in coming 2 to 3 weeks, we will deliver entire product. Like they will talk together. Maybe we will going to include, maybe we are not going to include. Okay. So in big MNC, that is like not happening. Like they are not including to all members in every call. So there are some other calls also there. So like main call, we are going to include that I already mentioned at the top. Okay. So is it clear with the Scrum Master? Who will become your Scrum Master and all?
Yeah.
Yes, it's clear.
Next,
Clear, member.
coming to so what the next term? Our tech lead. Okay, let me complete the tech lead. Okay, before tech lead, let me take our team. Instead team only tech lead is coming. Okay, tech lead is not outside of the team. So Agile team team member, or we can see. So this is the only one. Okay, like we can say Agile team, that team, one and all. So Agile teams are very small. Okay, like seriously, teams are very small. Small small in nature. So according to Scrum methodology, your team should be 7 or minimum to 7. Okay, it should not be exceed from the 7. Like not include Scrum Master, not into product owner. Okay, including your tech lead and your team member should be 7 people. Okay, not exceed from the 7. This is like according to the agile terms and all. Okay, agile rule and all. So as per uh, okay, as per industry or agile, that team should be the team size should be 7 or less. So in 7, how many who is will going to come? Backend developer, front end developer, and 10 backend. If you like you have a big database and all, then there will be a role of being a DB developer. Otherwise, there is no use of DB developer. You can directly use by using the backend developer. You can create. So there is so many of database management all as going to will come in your project. So there will be a need of DB developer. Okay. So and nothing but last the testers also come into the picture. So every this developer section will be include 7 people. Okay, if you are like six developer, sorry, if you guys are 7 and all developers, so there will be a 2 or 1 tester should be there to testing entire thing. Okay, so next point, I already mentioned like front end developer, back end tester now. So this much only, like nothing is like their role is to attend the meeting, do the work given task, complete the task on time, give the status in daily meeting and all. Agile team members' role is this much one. Okay, clear? Next, tech lead, not team lead. You can pronounce it TL, but it is not team lead according to the Scrum methodology. Okay, so who is the like tech lead? Who can become tech lead? So the person who have better technical knowledge. Obviously, according to the name only, we can get to know what is the who will become tech lead. So in Agile or in our team, Agile team, one person or we can say one team member will be tech lead. So tech lead is nothing but a person who have a strong technical technique technical knowledge, or we can say, or technical strong, technically strong. So then only the person will become a tech lead. Okay, and that tech lead should know entire project. That is the header. Lead should know the en- entire, entire project. Okay, so next, he okay, he is responsible. He is responsible to help other members whenever or whenever but whenever they face some issue. Team, there is a technique. If you facing some issue anywhere, you can ping it. But see, if you don't know something like how to implement that code, you can't go directly to him. Okay, pass your responsibility to check how can you implement such in internet, and you can do n number of POs and you can put. Without doing that much, if you go to the tech lead are also helpless. Okay, he also going to, if you know how to solve the problem now. Okay, if you go how we can implement map, how we can implement list, so that is not going to work out. Okay, and that is not a, like, seriously you have to go for the tech lead. You can search in internet. See, if you need implementation of list in our lambda expression, you don't know lambda expression, you can search in internet, you can implement that. And for that lambda lambda expression implementation, if you go for the tech lead, that's a waste of time of your and that person. Okay, so if there is a really need of a technical lead or tech lead, so you can go for it. And really you are facing some issue like during attaching jar, a dependency issue and a big thing, then you can go for the tech lead. Okay, for small issue can't go for the tech lead. First of all, you have to search in internet and search. You have to like put your idea. Then, if you still you are unable to complete it, then you go for the technical help. So, if they face some technical issue, not so, like small issue, or technical issue. Okay. So, and he is also responsible for other reason. Okay. He is responsible. He is responsible to give KT to give KT to a newcomer or new joinee. So, join in the project. So, see, we are working on a project. So, in after some day, some people will come to our team. So, there will be some person, or sorry, there will be a responsible of tech lead. He had to give the KT. KT is nothing but knowledge transfer. Okay, knowledge. So he have to explain the entire project to the particular newcomers or to the particular newcomer. Okay. So he have to explain entire project, this much of tool we are using, this much of setup we have to do, this much of code we are written, and you have to analyze the code and all the things. The KT should provide by the tech lead to the newcomer. Is it clear to everyone what is tech lead?
Yes.
And tech lead have should knowledge on other technologies like front end, back end, and DB, and in some way DevOps also have to knowledge. Like it's not recommended, but if you have tech lead, so you have to at least front end, back end, and DB knowledge you have to have. You have to have knowledge. Is everyone clear with the tech lead?
Yes,
Yeah.
You want to become everyone? Only team member or tech lead or scrum master? What you want to become?
Tech
No,
lead.
no,
A tech lead.
you're not confident. You want to become, yeah,
Yeah.
tech
Tech
lead,
lead.
team member, or scrum master? What you want to become?
A tech lead.
Okay. Good. Be a tech lead, be a scrum master, not only team member. So see, one, there are so many 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think it will be not possible to complete. So we will take another class also. See, but before ending the class, I will give some brief information. Product owner, team, sprint, and this much of the hangama we are doing, and all the terms we have mentioned, we will explain here. So these are product owner, scrum master, team, and tech lead. So I will take another class for tomorrow that on that class I will try to cover backlog grooming, backlog story points, sprint planning, sprint. This much only we can cover. Okay. See, if I give everything in one day, now you will not going to understand. Class will be complete. Seriously, we have more 30 or 20 minutes. Class will be complete, but you will not understand much thing. Okay, so new thing will take time. So be patient. We will complete everything. Okay. So I'm stop the screen. Sorry, stop the recording.